Okay, we got our batteries put in. Now we're going to test.
Lock. Unlock. No ring lock. Unlock. No registered administrator currently.
So we were actually reached out by a company, a Smonet, and it actually comes to us as a star rainbower. Yeah, whenever I first saw that, I was like, who's that? But I kind of figured it out. So they reached out saying, hey, we have a couple different products that you guys will be able to check out. Go ahead and pick one. I'm going to get that sent over to you. And this is actually a Smonet smart device. And we got this for the Playhouse where I'm sitting at now. So this is actually going to be a smart Wi-Fi deadbolt lock for the door. Now this door that we have does not have a deadbolt slot, but we're going to go ahead and open up our box, and then I'm going to have to go to the store to get the materials or the tools that I need to get a hole drilled into this door so we can get our lock installed. So I'm going to go through and go ahead and get this opened up. So this is the model M6BF Smonet Smart Wi-Fi Deadbolt Lock. So in the box, it comes with, you have your guide, and this also comes with the things that you need to be able to measure and put it onto your door. All right, the packaging looks actually really nice. So you have, it looks like possibly the antenna or something that goes along with that. I'll figure out what that is here in a second. I'll get this opened up. So nice and packaged well. Comes with the little silica gels. Don't eat that. Looks like you got some mounting hardware. The striker plate. The actual deadbolt. And then we'll kind of take this out as a one unit, which they should come apart. There it goes. So this is going to be the main part that's on the inside. So you have your lock. All right, and turned. Nice. And this is also where you would have batteries and stuff. And then over here you have the part that goes on the outside, and this is actually a touchpad as well. So I'll pull it off just a little bit, but you can see here at the top it has the little finger touchpad, so you can actually program a fingerprint to this as well. And then you can also unlock this via your phone or smart device. So let me go ahead and get to the store. I'm going to get the tools that I need. We'll get this installed, and then we'll show you how it works. So let's go. All right, welcome back to the journey, friends. So as you guys have seen at the very beginning, this is going to be a product review, but I do also want to show the installation of this. So with that, this can be utilized on basically any type of lock set or handle or knob or anything like that. The process kind of does go the same, but it is going to be a little bit different because this is one of the shed type doors. It's only a 72-inch tall door. It's the 9-light door. And if you look on the edge here, right, it has, actually, let me bring it in. It has this little lip here on the side. So whenever you're doing that, you're going to have to kind of adjust for that, because I have a kit that allows you to drill the hole through the door and through the end here. But since it has this lip on these styles of doors, we're not going to be able to utilize that. So instead, we're going to be utilizing a paper that actually comes with the lock. Okay, so we had already shown that. So this is what we're utilizing. This door is 1 3/8 inch thick. So it's going to be utilizing the dotted line holes, both here and here. So let's get you set up. We'll get some holes knocked in to this into the metal because this is a metal door, and then we'll get the drilling. Okay, so that leaves us a mark here, a mark there. This one I could probably do even a little bit more. There we go. And then now we're going to grab the drill bits. So this was the kit that I had originally bought. And this does allow you, so this has the 2 3/4 back spacing or the 2 3/8 back spacing, just all depending on the thickness of your door and your lock set that you purchased. So you're wanting to check that out, right? And then also the size hole. So whenever you buy your lock set first to see what the back spacing is, you see what the size hole that you need, right? Because it's going to come with, whenever you buy this as a kit, it comes with the big drill bit and a small drill bit, right? The hole saw. And this is a 1 inch, and then this is a 2 1/8. Okay. And you just make sure that you're buying the ones that you need for the lock set that you are installing. But the reason why I'm not using this is, like I said, because this actually gets attached to the door with the screws here. And because this door has the lip on it, it's not able to sit where you need it to be to have that proper back spacing. So that's why I'm not utilizing this. Instead, I use the paper template. I'll just use the same drill bits that comes with this kit. However, it's just you're not able to drill through here using it as a guide. That's all. So, but that's okay because the paper template does the same thing. So let's go ahead and get this chalked up into our drill, and let's get the drilling. Yummy. Now I'm going to go ahead and close this door. I'm going to grab me a pencil to get a mark on the other side of the frame. That way I can also drill a hole in my frame for the catch plate. bring you in so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so I got my red semicircle there. I'm just gonna kind of line that up with my cutout here. Okay. Get a mark. Boom. Perfect. And then I'll drill it out. Because as you can see, right, obviously a metal frame, you're not insetting that catch plate into the frame. It's actually sitting over the frame, kind of like this. So that's what we're going to do, same thing. And hopefully this screw here is not in my way. So let me grab the catch plate just to check it and see. Or who knows, I might even be able to utilize that screw, which I probably will be able to. So it'll be really close. So we'll see. Let me get this drilled out. Wood plug is blocking me. Let me get that out, and then I'll drill the rest of that out, which is probably enough, but I'm going to go ahead and drill all the way through just to make sure that it's good and open. Okay, I have that hole completely drilled out, got that screw removed because I went ahead and checked where my catch plate's going to sit in relation to that hole. And it doesn't 100% line up with that screw, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to try to drill another pilot hole in that, both the bottom and up here in the top, and then we'll go ahead and get that installed, and then we'll move over to our lock set. All right, on to the lock set. Okay, first up is the deadbolt, the part that goes into your door here. Okay, and this actually has an adjustment, right? It says 2 3/8, where you turn it this way for 2 3/4, and that's going to match the back set of what you have for your door. So mine is 2 3/8. I'm gonna go ahead and put that, and then it also says up, so that faces up when you go in. And then for me, I need to mark holes. And I'm also going to need to possibly cut this out. But I want to drill my holes first for my screws. I'll go ahead and trace the outside. Okay. So let me get the holes drilled for my screws. Let me see, because if this is not able to close because it does hit, then we'll go from there to see if I need to cut this out completely. Okay, let's check and see if this hits. If it does not, then it's fine the way it is. But if I need to inset it into the metal like the doorknob is, then I'll have to go find the tool to be able to get this metal cut out. All right. So the door closes just fine. So we'll be good the way it is. So let's go ahead and get our lock set installed onto the deadbolt. Okay, so you want to make sure that your deadbolt is actually on the inside. It's not sticking out. You're going to start off with your exterior, which is still covered, but as you can see, it has the numbers and the thumbprint. So I'm going to leave this covered until our installation is complete. You have your rubber gasket. You just make sure that everything is put together. So this has little inserts that goes into. Okay, that your cable is going underneath. Line up your slots. Line up your screw holds. Okay, so you put that in. That will stay. Then you get your plate for the other side. We'll go ahead and get that installed. You have your screw holes here. Now this does already have the rubber piece on it, but if for whatever reason that it did come off, it says here on the back this side against the door, and it also tells you the top. So everything is labeled in the event that you need to adjust stuff. Okay, so let's go ahead and move to the other side of the door. We'll get this installed. Put your cable through your cable hole like it states. Okay, make sure everything stayed straight. Looks good. And I have mine adjusted to a 9 on my screw gun. Okay, now we go get the other portion that connects to here. All right, that part works. So now this does have a battery. This does connect to a smart app on your phone. And there's other things that we have to do to get this set up. But let me go ahead and read up on the instructions because I have not gotten that far yet. Okay, so thank you for following along thus far. That's the installation of the lock. Basically, any type of lock set is installed the exact same way. It does not need to actually be a smart lock or a powered type lock like this. But just know that all the links required to be able to get this lock specifically will be down in the description along with your discount code. That will be down there. So once again, thanks to the Smonet Smart Lock for reaching out to us, which there was a few other things that we could have tested. We actually chose this lock that goes along with a lot of the smart technologies type things. But this was one of the ones that we had picked out to test out. So thank you once again. But now let's go ahead and continue on to the app. I'm still learning that myself, but it does look like it's pretty straightforward. And it does even have, the little scammy links to be able to get the app right away. They do have an installation video as well, if you wanted to check that out. Basically exactly what I did. So, but if you're here watching our video for the installation, we do thank you for that. It's greatly appreciated. But anyway, let me go ahead and get into this app and figure out exactly what I'm doing, and then we'll be right back. Okay, so I've went through the app. I've got it all set up, as you can see here, which I also got another notification on my phone. But here's the app. So there are many different ways that you can lock or unlock this smart lock. Okay, obviously it always has a key, right? It does come with 3 keys that you can utilize for this if the batteries are dead. Okay, obviously make sure that your door is closed all the way. That way it will lock. You go through. It has a little button on here to be able to lock it. Locked. Okay. Obviously, touching anywhere on the keypad will wake it up, and then you do that, and now it's locked. Okay, so you can even set in, so if you need someone to go into your building, you can set up a temporary code for however long you need to do that, right? So you can have effective times and expiration time. So if you only need it to be set up for 10 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour, okay, you can do that. You can set that up. You can give it a name. So, right, I can show you. So you basically do all that information, and then that person's going to go up, and you can even set up a random number. You don't even have to put in just a random. And then they'll come in, they'll type in a number, allows them access to the building or access to the lock of whatever it's attached to, right? You can have that be time limited, a one-time code only, clearing, right? All those different things. So that's pretty cool. And then coming back over underneath your member management, right? You can have different members, right? You can add in members. So that is our main email, right? For us, it's a Bill's email. We're gonna have that set up. So that's the admin, right? For those people, you can go in and you can set up fingerprints. So you have either a fingerprints code, right? And none of this stuff shows, but it has fingerprints, codes that you can set up. So for us, we can type in our code to put in, and then it also comes with these pretty cool little key cards, right? That you can add to in your wallet, on a keychain, or anything like that. So if the door is locked, right, you come up, welcome. You touch the keypad, it says welcome. If I want to unlock it,
Verification failed.
oh,
Verification failed.
oh, because I'm holding this at the same time, right? Here.
002. Unlocked.
So yeah, don't want to do that at the same time. But there you go. That went ahead and unlocked my door. Because I was touching the keypad with this in my hand, right? You don't want to do that. So if it's locked, lock the door. If I can hand this off to someone, or I'm using it myself or anything like that, like say you have an Airbnb or something, and you want to be able to have access to that building, that's a good time that you can either do the temporaries, right? That way they only have access during the days they're supposed to be there, the times they're supposed to be there, or you can issue out key cards.
Lock.
Okay, so that locks my building.
007. Unlock.
Unlocks my building, right? So if you don't want to hand out a physical key, you can hand out a little key card, all right? And then obviously, like I said, with the codes and all those things. So it is a smart lock, as it states. So many options of being able to lock it, unlock it. It's good to go, right? So we definitely thank you, Smonet, for reaching out to us and allowing us to review this product. So far, what I see, installation, it's just like any other lock. It actually installs really easily. And then going through with all the features and things that it has for this, so far we're fairly impressed. So if you want to get yours today, check out the description below. I'll also link it down to the first comment down below of where you can go in and order yours today along with your discount. So make sure you're typing that in. And also go check out some of the other products that they have. Not only this, they have many things. So we definitely thank you once again. And then also, we have another video that you can check out here. And then we have the entire year's playlist to be able to follow this entire year's journey. It's greatly appreciated. Icons at the top make it easy to subscribe both here and to the side channel. And then last but not least, always get out there and thank a veteran at every chance you get, not only on Veterans Day. And we'll see you on the next one. Later, y'all.